What's going on, guys? It's Tyler here at Pacific Northwest Trails FPV, and today I'm going to show you how to waterproof your quad. Alright guys, so if you'll see here, we got our 4-in-1 flipped over, and we're waiting on one more motor here, so that'll be a video later on about how you can solder through this coating. So you want to start by maybe getting like a drop and just painting it on. Now we're going to do a couple coats of this stuff, but you want to try and get everything coated on the first coat at least. Make sure we get in between everything. Make sure we get all our connections. With the exception of plugs. If you got a plug, you don't want to get this in the actual plug because it'll prevent it from working. So we're going to let this dry for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to throw another coat on. Now you want to make sure, let's see if I can get a good shot here, that you don't get it too thick. There we go, we can kind of see the coating there. It's that shiny, kind of really zoomed in here. But if we get it too thick, when it dries, it can crack, and then it can cause water to seep in through the cracks. Now, in the kits, in addition to your, really zoomed in, zoom out here. In addition to your coating that you're getting, you'll get brush, just some nice bristles, and this is to make sure if you've got anything, like if you've been flying for a while, this will just get rid of all the gunk, dirt, grime, whatever gets stuck on your flight controller board's electronics. And if for whatever reason you still have gunk on there, we have another container with an acetone alcohol base so that you can brush it on there and get all the gunk off. But this is a new board, so we don't have anything on it. Now, the kits will also be coming with a black light because this coating is UV sensitive, so that way you can see it under a black light, make sure you miss a spot. But for whatever reason, if you don't have your black light, or if you lose it, whatever, if you notice, you got that shiny shimmer on there. Well, this one, I did half and half. So you'll notice this side here, you can kind of see here where I didn't, here. You can see like right here where it doesn't have any on, how it's kind of a matte. Whereas right here, it's coated. So, and as long as you put 2-3 coats and making sure to take your time and everything, you should be perfectly fine. So we got it flipped over now. We're gonna go ahead and get this side. Making sure we get everything covered. Now you wanna make sure you don't get inside that plug right there, because it won't work if you do. It's just like painting almost. Alright, now you can see the shimmer. Let us know we got it covered, and we're going to let that sit, then we'll get ready to give it our second coat. So second coat, same thing, we're just going to make sure we spread spread it around though. Bam. All right. ESC is done. All right, now in your guys's kits, you will get a blank USB plug that you can plug into your port there, just so that you don't accidentally get any of the coating inside it. If you have a barometer, do not cover it because it won't work. But I don't use accelerometer, barometer, or anything like that, so be perfectly okay coating everything. Alright, and we're going to let that dry before we do our second coat. And you want to make sure you don't get a blob in one spot. You want to make sure it gets really spread out. Alright, so we got this flipped over now, once again with our plug still in place. Now if you look, we got these pins right here. There we go. We do not want to get any coating on those pins, because if we do, they won't work. The other part. There, okay. So, a little out of screen there. Sorry, guys. Alright, now we're going to let that dry. Then we'll put on our next coat. There we go. Alright. And that is how you waterproof your flight controller in ESC. Alright, and there we have it, guys. We now have a 100% waterproofed quad using QuadSolo's Waterguard solution. Kit's links will be in the description. So let's see if we can get some DVR footage for you guys.
Surrender faith is like a fire that never burns to embers. The voice of the unheard. Love is the answer. I gotta speak it, believe it, that's how I feel inside. I can't sit here quiet. You can take my heart, you can take my breath when you pry it from the cold dead chest. This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how it's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist.